Hello, this is the headlining news across the East African region from Burundi. Burundi President Pierre Nkurunziza calls for an urgent African Union meeting of troop contributing countries to the Somalia peace mission AMISOM. Nkurunziza wants the urgent meeting to revive the decision to withdraw 1,000 Burundian soldiers from the mission, while the United Nations call for the reduction of troops, which should be effected at the end of this month. The African Union's Peace and Security Council decided that all the 1,000 troops to go must be Burundians. But Burundi and whole Somalia argue that the reduction should be proportionate from all the 5 contributing countries. Somali President Mohamed Abdul, who just held a closed-door meeting with President Pierre Nkurunziza, says it was Burundi and Uganda that kicked Al-Shabaab out of Mogadishu to make the establishment of a Somali government possible. Moving on to Tanzania, the Chinese woman accused of smuggling over 700 tusks worth $2.5 million from Tanzania has been sentenced by court in Dar es Salaam to 15 years in prison. Yang Fenglan, the so-called Ivory Queen, will be 84 years old when she gets out of prison, unless an appeal earns her reduction of the sentence. News in Uganda. Uganda's President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is said to spend 40 years in State House if the ruling party gets it away. The party's Central Executive Committee has endorsed a proposal to have Museveni stand as candidate in the next election coming in February 2021, by which time he will have spent 35 years in power. A win would enable him to rule for another 5 years up to 2026. In 2017, the Constitution was amended to remove the clause that would have barred him from contending on account of advanced age. The 75 years limit for presidential candidates was removed. News in Kenya. The Kenya Teachers Service bans 29 teachers from teaching anywhere in Kenya for the rest of their lives. The teachers who have been deregistered were mostly accused of having sexual relations with students and insubordination. This brings the figure of teachers banned since mid last year to over 150. Closing off the bulletins, a story from Rwanda, where next time you find yourself in a Rwandan hospital, there could be some chance that a person administering the treatment is a tailor or a plumber and not a nurse. The shocking revelation was made by Innocent Kagabo, chairperson of the Nursing and Midwifery Council, while addressing the sensational Standing Committee on Social Affairs, Human Rights and Petitions. Quoted by the New Times, Kagabo said that some candidates who fail interview resort to forgery of certificates, and such people include those who study tailoring, construction or plumbering. Rwanda is generally regarded as a country with very serious administration. And that was the headlining news across the East African region.